don't tend to get too starstruck with footballers because I just think they're blokes who can kick footballs around. I think I was in Vegas with my wife. We saw Kevin Hart. We were a few seats away watching a show. I was pretty starstruck then. I was about to follow him into the toilet and get a photograph, but he was full of his whole entourage. I wouldn't have got anywhere near him. First day in training, new gaffer's in, Gaffer Barton, and I was in the team that was shaped up against the first team boys. And then he just spot the ball down and he said, right, Mark, take a free kick. Right, I need you to put that in the top corner, make sure the wall's in the right place. And obviously I haven't taken a free kick in the whole of my career, so I kind of doubted myself from 30 yards out that I was going to put it in the top corner against our keeper Joe Day. It went in the building site behind the goal. Well, I was confident with it. There's no point putting it into Joe's hand. I gave it a right go, but yeah, it ended up on a builder's head, I think. So that's probably when I doubted myself.
Happy with the photo as well?
Absolutely awful, mate. Yeah, really. Big grin. I must be happy with what I was doing. Dribble, that's interesting. I think that was one of my attributes, was running past people. Whether they count that as tidy feet and messy kind of dribbling. Shot, yeah, that's probably correct. Yes, probably. I don't think at that age I would have even had a shot. That'd be Derek Williams, a really bad sleepwalker. He's been known to beat people up in their sleep and terrorise the room. And if you can imagine a 6-foot lad staring at you at the end of your bed whilst you're fast asleep, wouldn't be very good at all. Probably my last sending off, I think. I was playing for Bolton, then I just got my back. I got injured and then I got myself back fit, and then it was hard getting back in the team. And then when I got back in the team, I wanted to make an impression, tried to give someone a hard tackle and I mistimed it and ended up early shower, and then it made it double treble hard to get back in the team after that again. I don't think I did really get a run of games after that, so I'll probably regret that tackle. We met David Beckham, an NFL game down at Wembley. It was David Beckham's box. If he didn't turn up, then it was free to the public, which was us, and paid for it. Last minute he wanted to sit in his box, so he turned up. They shoved us to one side whilst he was so good with us. He said, no lads, carry on, you can crack on, I'll just watch it over here with my kids. So that was unbelievable. We was sat watching an NFL game with David Beckham. I'd take that. I'd say that my pace has probably gone off that since I was 17. Shots has gone up because I've scored 4 or 5 goals in 15 years. Yeah, from memory. That's not bad. I'm okay with that. Well, it'd have to be Messi, wouldn't it? I think within 5-a-side, because you haven't got much place to move around, and it's just who can operate in the really small areas. So I'd go Messi, mate. Abs a go-go, without a shadow, at our club. He's like a brick wall. I don't think he's ever pulled out of a tackle, whether it's 70-30 to the other player or not. He's a very brave young man, and he'd get in my team from doing that. Is there anyone? Yeah, there's yeah. If people don't struggle, they wouldn't be playing at my level. They'd be playing a lot higher than my level. Well, we played Ipswich home and away very close together at the start of the season, and my old teammate Stephen Ward was playing left back whilst I was playing right wing back. Again, I don't think Stevie should be playing at this level. He played for God knows how many years in the Prem, so I definitely had a tough go against Stevie Ward. At this moment in time, his experience and nous of how to play the game from that position, if he's experienced it against Premiership right wing backs, I think he'll know what he's doing against me. When I did play with him at Wolves, he was more in his prime then. He was a very, very good player then. I got myself out of digs and bought my first house with it. My digs were fantastic. They were lovely people, but because I was under their care, and to be fair, me and my digs crowd, Steve Gleeson, we did follow the rules, so we had to be in the house, strict rules and all that sort of stuff, and there wasn't much misbehaving going on. So my logic thought if I could have my own house, then I could do what I wanted. Arun Otzuma, he's like our League One version of Lionel Messi. I don't think Oz has lost a 5-a-side since I played him at Bolton and here, so yeah, he'd be straight in my team. That doesn't make him the best one on 11-a-side. It's just the Nah, I'm joking. He's very good, mate. Very good. Operates in the right area. Yeah, probably David Wheater. He'd probably have me in some wrestling gear or something like that. David Wheater, mate. Brave. That could be physical or technical. If you're a technical player and you're brave on the ball and you make those really important passes that other players wouldn't attempt to do, I think that's important. And then brave in terms of physicality, in terms of putting your foot in where it hurts and putting your head in where it hurts. I think that's very important for me. Doing a course on how to be an effective board member. It's provided by the PFA, and I'm really enjoying it. But I think we've got our exam this month, so I've just taken a mock paper and I passed that. So I was pretty proud of that. Probably Aaron Wilbraham. we could be dropped on the planet anywhere and he'd find an activity for us to go and do. Before I got there, it would have been all organised. We'd have an itinerary, everything will be planned out. There'd probably be some sort of alcohol involved, and we'd have a great time. So, but then after that, we go away with all our Bristol City team that we had a really good squad at that time. So including Derek, the sleepwalker, and all that sort of stuff. That group of lads, like 100%, I'd be picking them.